Hello everyone, welcome to Grand Arena Championships. We are in Season 4, Week 3, Round 3. This is not the finals. I lost my last match pretty badly. We'll go ahead and do a review of my last two rounds before we get into the tagging on the current round. So round 1 here, I did pretty badly again. Did not get a full clear. My Traya lost against his Geos, and it was just downhill from there. I just wasn't able to get it going. But luckily, my opponent also stalled on my Darth Revan team and my Palpatine's Malak team. So that was helpful. It allowed me to win by a pretty decent margin because he was able to clear my top zone and not my bottom. And the bottom zones are worth more than the top, so it's always a good idea to go after the clear on the south zones if you're not sure you're going to clear all of the enemy teams, because it just nets you more points. Round 2 was even worse than round 1, and I ended up losing that one. There was only one thing that went right for me on this one, and that was that my Jedi Revan beat his Grievous. But he placed Darth Revan, the full Darth Revan team on defense, and I have not been saving any kind of counters for Darth Revan for offense, so I lost that pretty badly. Took me way too many attempts to get through him. And then I wasn't able to even clear the Nute team with my failure on the Geos. Geos with Watt, if they have Watt in there, strongly recommend take your full trio. Don't just take Traya and Scion and a third Sith. You're going to need Nihilis and the Annihilate ability in order to break through that, unless you get really lucky. So that was my mistake. That's not going to happen again. I had been warned about that in the past by another streamer on Twitch, but I just decided that I'd give it a shot, and yeah, sure enough, it's not easy. So yeah, that was a pretty bad loss. I didn't even attempt his teams in the back here after clearing the troopers. I had nothing left after trying so many teams against his Darth Revan. But tonight, I am up against Arminus, and Arminus is from Knights of Zen. We can see he's running a Padme team in the arena. He is running Negotiator. He has a 5-star General Skywalker, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not very well geared, so he just got it. I don't think that I will be seeing that anywhere on my opponent's roster for this Grand Arena. We'll take a quick look at the matchup here before we get into the battles. So here we have our mods. I've got 7 more mods than him. He's got a lot more plus 10 speeds. He's got a couple 15s on me. Got several plus 20s on me. So he has the advantage in mods. Of course, last match I had the advantage in mods, and I still lost pretty badly, even though I had a pretty good advantage in mods. The mods aren't everything. Zetas, he's got a few more Zetas than I do. Gear 13s, I have 3 more Gear 13s than he does. So I actually have an advantage on Gear 13s, which will give me an advantage on relics. He's got higher tier relics on average than I do, I'd say, with all those tier 4s. So relics probably about even in the end. In our actual stats here, we are actually pretty even in ranking, pretty even all the way down. So it looks like it might be a good matchup. We can take a look here at my opponent's GAC history and kind of get an idea of what we might see on defense. So he had a crew team on one of these. That's kind of interesting, crew with Wat Tambor and Executioner. So that Wat is going to give the taunting tech to crew and just make it a lot harder to break through him. You'll have to go through him before you can go after Executioner. So that's pretty interesting. It looks like his opponent used JTR to clear it though, so that'll probably be what I do if I encounter that team. He had a Carth team on defense. That's an easy one to counter. He had Poggle with Droideka and IG 100. I think that's on defense right now. This guy used Shaak Ti to clear that. I may go with the same thing. Except he had Echo and Arc Trooper. I won't have Echo. I'd have Clone Sergeant. I probably wouldn't use Arc Trooper either, honestly, because my Arc Trooper would need to go with my gas. Grievous team on defense. Here we see Night Sisters, Visage, Zombie, and Acolyte. I think that's Acolyte. That's pretty easy counter to take care of. And I think that's on defense as well. He had his Geos on defense. That was taken out with just Traya and Scion, so I might just do that as well. He had a Bossk Bounty Hunter team, Boba and Dengar. Akbar on defense for Fleet. He had a Talzin team. Interesting that he lost this using a Bastila lead. Maybe it's because he didn't bring in Hoda or something like that for that extra healing. We had to come in with a second team, Darth Revenant, to clear that. He lost Nest versus Shaak Ti, so this was Shaak Ti clones on defense. Then he had regular clones on defense. Looks like 5's lead. That definitely looks like 5's lead. So that's very interesting. Nute Gunray team on defense. Nute, Jango, and Dooku. So some interesting teams there on defense. Round 2, let's see if any of those defenses repeat. So Grievous repeats. Geonosians repeat. This is the same Night Sister team. That's the same Night Sister team. So that's 4 teams right there that are repeats. Probably see all 4 of those. Here's another team, Poggle with IG 100 and Droideka. That one repeats. Carth repeats. So all those teams I'm likely to see again. Talzin, Daka, and Spirit. I think that's a little different than the first round. Once again, 5's led clones. That was taken out, interestingly, with Qira Nest. So that's something to keep in mind. If I see 5's led clones, I can do that. But of course, he does not have, in this team, he does not have Rex. So that would definitely make it doable for Nest to take that out, as they're not going to have the damage output to break through Nest. Most likely, it is possible depending on how 5's is modded to take out a Nest, but yeah, I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. He had a Nute team, Jango and Wat, so that was different. He didn't have his Wat in the same team with Nute and Jango before. Shaak Ti clones, that was on defense before. And so there's his crew again, so it looks like I probably will see a crew. Maybe not anything special. And no one attacked him on that one. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of review of what my opponent has placed on defense, at least in the last round of Grand Arena. And I could go back and look further, but I'm not gonna do that too much. Because it'll just increase the length of this, and I'd rather get it done a little bit quicker. Okay, so we are on offense here. take a look at his defenses. So there's his Geonosians. Nothing special on that team. Let's take a look at Spy's damage. So he's got crit damage mods. 216, 680 damage. Decent. It's respectable. Not sure if I want to take in the third like I normally do. I probably will. I like to be safe. I like to take in 3 characters. I don't think Nihilis is necessary. Sith Trooper will probably do fine. There's his Carth team. Grievous. There's his Asajj team. Relic 4 Asajj. 5's lead clones. 5's looks like Echo and Clone Sergeant. Bossk Bounty Hunter team, and there's his Poggle with the 2 droids. Okay, so that's what we have to work with. I did change around my defense a little. I did not place Padme on defense, and I went instead with Old Ben leading Chase. I've really not used these 3 characters at all in Grand Arena, in the 3s. So placing them on defense doesn't really hurt me, and that let me bring Padme around to offense. So I have a Padme team that I can work with. And Padme can go against either Grievous or Darth Revan if I see him. So we're going to start with the bottom zone. We're going to break through here, find out what's going to be in the back, and then we will move to the front side. So what we're going to do here, hopefully this isn't going to fail, as it has, or as it did in the last round of Grand Arena. We're going to use our Watt with Mission and Zaalbar. This has worked really, really well against clones for me in the past. It was just last round it didn't work so well. And last round they didn't have Boba Fett, they had Zam. I think I also switched up my Bounty Hunter team, and I did that same thing. I did Sam instead of Greedo, I think I normally do. So Zam offers more debuffing, which offers more healing to the team. So I decided to throw Zam in there to see if that would work. And Boba Fett I kept under Jango. So we're going to try this, and we're going to see if I can get this to work. Hopefully it will. We've got to go after Bossk first thing. Let's put the taunting tech over on Zaalbar. Put the damage tech over on Mission. And let's start going to town. Yep. Get rid of that healing immunity. Yep, damage output is doing well here. Protection over time. Bossk is down. Let's start working on Boba Fett. Once Boba Fett goes down, it'll be pretty easy to finish it up. And there goes Fett. Just Dengar left now. Right now I'm full protection on everyone. Yep, perfect. Okay, so that's how it should have gone the first time, or last matchup. So that's very nice. Max banners. Now we have this Poggle, IG-100, and Droideka. I could do Thrawn here. I'd kind of like to save Thrawn because that's a think a bit overkill. This Fives team, I'm not super familiar with Fives leadership. This protection over time was really interesting. I faced a Fives led team. I think in the last round of Grand Arena, and that protection over time kind of surprised me a little bit. It might have been on my alt, I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I saw Qira Nest beat this team on SWGOH, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Qira Nest against this, and let's see if my Qira Nest is strong enough to beat his Fives led clones. Try to take out Clone Sergeant first, I think. Should be fine to do that. And then we'll go after Fives. And then we'll go after Echo last. So they're gaining the protection over time every time I critically hit them. And then, of course, I also clear the protection over time every time I hit them because I dispel buffs on basic. So that actually ramps up my damage output, which is nice. So let's see how well this works. I think it's going to work very well, actually. Get some no dazes. I probably should have checked mods, honestly. Didn't think about that. I thought about it before, but I forgot about it before I went into the match. Bam. Getting some really nice damage output out of what's her face here. You're doing really nice. A lot of healing going on that team too, though. But it should be fine. I don't think that they're gonna have the healing to out-heal my damage output. Yeah, there we go. Fives down. Just Echo left. And there we go. Alright. So Qira Nest works really well against Fives led clones as long as there's no Rex. Rex is what kills Nest, so that makes sense. Alright, so we have Poggle. We have Poggle with IG-100 and Droidica. I think his opponents had used Shaak Ti clones against that. Again, that was with Echo on the team as well as Arc Trooper. I would not have either of those two clones. And you'd really need one or both of those for the dispels. So that's not gonna go. That's not gonna be what I do for these for sure. I'm kind of thinking that I will be using Thrawn on it, honestly. See what we have up top. I won't necessarily need Thrawn for the Carth team. Definitely nice. But I don't think it'll be necessary because I can use Nihilis there. Yeah, so out of these teams, I think that the Thrawn is the best one to use down here. So we'll go ahead and we'll use our Empire. We got Thrawn. I like to throw Shore Trooper in with him. And I like to use Wampa as the third for the damage output. And the idea here is just going to be to keep control on Droidica. So we've got to keep him down. Let's go ahead and cleanse the target lock. Dazes. Go ahead and do that. Gonna have to work our way through IG 100 before we can do anything over on Jordica again. That I'm probably gonna end up fracturing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the fracture on Magnagard so I can get past him, and hope against hope that I don't get one shot by his dude there. Awesome. Let's go ahead and swap over here. That, and okay, good. I didn't get one shot. Okay, let's go ahead and stun Magnagard. We'll go ahead and taunt with the crit immunity. Just basic there since I can't get damage on him right now. Let's go ahead and fracture him. Awesome, he died to a dot. And I just need to recover protection if I can. I don't think I'm going to get any more protection. Wampa's missing just a little bit, but that's alright. 53 banners. Now we can move into the back zone. What's in the back? We have other Night Sisters. We have Nute with Watt. We have Shaak Ti clones. Hey, Knife B80. Thanks for tuning in. And we have a crew team. Alright, so the crew team is where I'll be using my Jedi Ray. I'm probably going to have to use Han up here for the Nute team, but I don't think I need the full trio. I can probably use just Han, Chewie, and a leadership of some sort. And Jango does make me a little bit nervous. See here, what do we got up here? I don't think that I can use my troopers against any of these teams, which sucks. It's always nice if you can use troopers against the team. But I don't believe that they have anyone weak enough for my troopers to go after. Alright, well, I have Jedi Revan and I have Padme. I've got both those teams. One of them can go against Grievous, and the other one can go against... Yeah, 3PO Han Chewie is an option. I'm thinking more something like Stormtrooper Han and Chewie. Or, I don't know, some other rebel. And that would save 3PO for CLS. So like if I did, I mean, Akbar's a possibility. Give me that little bit of extra speed bonus. So is, what's his face there? Even Leia's a possibility. Gotta think. Jango lays out debuffs, so it'd be nice to have Akbar to cleanse those. Nute doesn't do debuffs, he just does that stupid extortion. Yeah, I would think these three would probably be the best bet. I mean, 3PO, yeah. If I toss 3PO in there, it'd be pretty nasty. But I think that'd be a waste of 3PO. I think 3PO would be better off under CLS, and I could use like CLS, 3PO, and maybe Leia or something. or even Barris or Hoda or something. I know. I've got. It would give me options, or I could just go with the trio and just ensure a win, a clean win. Let's see here though. So Jedi Revan and Padme. I'm most comfortable, honestly, doing Jedi Revan against the Grievous. I kind of want to try to use Padme. I haven't used Padme in 3s on offense yet. Yep, Malik's on defense. I kind of want to try to use my Padme here against the Grievous, and then I could use Jedi Revan against like the Talzin Night Sisters. The healing from Revan will counteract the Plague. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Let's do this against the Grievous team and see what happens. Let's we'll do this until we have more debuffs to cleanse, and we'll work on this B1. Just go ahead and do that. I don't know if it actually is. I don't know if this actually is risky, honestly. It's been like I've seen this used so many times to beat General Grievous squad. I've seen it used a lot. Trying not to kill him until I get this protection up right here. Oh, this'll... No, I have to do that. Okay, yeah, piece of cake. The only downside is that I will not be full health on Anakin and no full protection. But against the Grievous team, it's... You know, you're not going to get full banners. Not in 3s. In 5s, you can do it. But yeah, it's like I said, I haven't seen it used. I just have seen in the history on SWGOH.gg that people have used it and walked away with good banners, decent banners. So pretty happy with that. All right. So we have Jedi Revan. We have our 6-star Gas. We have CLS, we have Han, Chewie. Jedi Ray is going to be down here. That's 100%. So let's go ahead and do Jedi Ray against this First Order team. Resistance, Ray, we'll go in here. It should be nice and easy. Probably not going to be 50 banners, but or not going to be max banners, I should say. But should be pretty decent. Okay, let's try to do this. Give the foresight over to R2. Finish Executioner. Go for a stun on Crew or Xylo. There we go. Let's keep your turn meter down. Keep him ability blocked. Go for another stun here. Yep. Now we'll call the assist from BB-8. There we go. Nice and easy. We don't need a foresight anywhere. So we'll get to an illuminated. Oh, I don't even need illuminated destiny. I'm just full protection, full hit points. So that'll be. We'll just go ahead and auto battle a restless. I got illuminated destiny anyways. All right, so that was easy. Yeah, I love JTR. She is a really nice character. Okay. So out of all these squads, I think that gas is probably best used against the Asajj team. Because that's going to prevent the zombie from reviving anyone. So we use these guys. So I got the full 5-0 first. We can take out Asajj as quickly as we can. Won't be able to revive. And then we'll work on the Acolyte after that. That's done. Boom. Boom. No revive. And now we just have to wait for AoE to kill off the Acolyte. Yep, I have used my Wampa already. I've also used Watt already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, counting the turns, 7, 8, 9, and stand up. Alright, so now we just have to wait for AoE from him, and then kill off the Acolyte. Boom. Boom. Alright. Yeah, I use, so you missed, I guess, the battle where I used Watt. I used Watt against the Bounty Hunter team here. And it's a team that you see all the time on defense. So I used Watt with Mission and Zaalbar, and that took it out full banners. And then I used my Thrawn with Wampa and Shore Trooper against the Poggle with Droideka team. One less than full banner. Alright, so we're doing pretty well here. Let's go ahead and go after the Geos. We know we're going to use Traya. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, not you. Use you. And let's hope that I don't get unlucky. Could have possibly done this without Sith Trooper, but I prefer to be safe. Just killing themselves while I wait for my turns. Hey, oh, he lived. Alright, now he's down. Soldier is almost down. One more hit. Beats are going alright. I haven't really been paying that much attention to them. Trying to regen some health over here, so I'm going to be hitting the Brute who's got the debuffs on for a minute. There we go. Regen that little bit of protection as well. And there we go. Full health and full protection on the other two. Perfect. Let's go ahead and check the feats since you mention it. Know thy enemy with undersized squads. So, thank you for that. So yeah, I was able to claim that while I could. Need 15 more territories cleared. Undersized. Defeat with resistance. I'll get there eventually, maybe. 6 days left. And yeah, secret intel. That's one thing I could have tried to extend that fight against the crew to try to get that secret intel, but I didn't even realize that was a feat. Okay, so we have... What do we have left? We have Jedi Revan, which will probably go here. We have Han and Chewie. Actually, Bastila. Bastila would probably go here better than Jedi Revan to prevent that plague. And then Jedi Revan could go against Shaak Ti. Han and Chewie against Wat. And then if I saved CLS, use CLS up here against this Carth team. Or would I use CLS down here against the Shaak Ti team and use Jedi Revan and overkill the crap out of the Carth team? Not sure. Let's go ahead and do Bastila here. Bastila with Hoda and Ezra should be plenty. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely check Rex's speed on the on that Shaak Ti team, and they get a lot of bonus speed as well. Yeah, it might be better for me to use Jedi Revan down there actually. Now that you mention that. Okay, so Bastila, Hoda, and Ezra should be enough to do this. We got to take out Daka first, trying to get some ability blocks onto Talzin. Didn't land, of course. Ability block, come on. Good, okay. Prevent that plague, even though I'll resist it, hopefully. Still better just to try to prevent it. Now I've got the foresight. Okay, so I'm good. Resist plague. Okay. Doing alright. Doing okay. Good. Keep working on Daka. And I finished Daka. Not quite. Go ahead and let's do this. Okay. Big hit there. We'll call the assist from Hoda to get a little bit of extra healing. Oh, he's out of protection. We're gonna have to heal him up. I shouldn't have done that. Should have done the basic. I stun you. That works. All right. That's a relict guy too. Not speed mods, interestingly enough. 260 speed, so it's respectable. But considering that there's no speed set, that's pretty good. And then I think Shaak Ti gives like 35 speed or something. Yeah, 35. Yeah, I think I think Jedi Revan's probably the way to go there. I'll be able to go first, and I'll be able to mark and kill off Revan, or Rex rather, before he can get his stuff off. Yeah, let's do that. I might be able to do undersized. I might not need all three, but I think I'd rather just do all three and be safe about it. Don't want to underestimate him. He went first? I should have gone first. With the speed bonus that Rex or that Revan gets, I should have gone first. But that's alright. I'll just mark him, take him down, because we can. Red Foresight. Go ahead and do that. Just try to get protection back as much as I can. And 53, so I was missing maybe a little bit on Revan, but Rex was full. Or Jolie was full. Okay, so so far so good. Yeah, he's not Old Republic, but I still get a speed bonus. It's not as big of a speed bonus because he's Jedi. As Rex was at 260 speed with a 35 bonus, so 295 speed, and my Revan was like 289 base speed. So he had himself as a Galactic Republic Jedi. He had Jolie as a Galactic Republic Jedi, and Yoda as a Jedi. So it should have bumped his speed up, but I don't know. Maybe I forgot the kits a little bit because it's been a while since the Jedi Revan meta. Okay, so I've actually got a couple of options now. I saw that I had Shaak Ti still, and I've got Nihilis as well. So I've got a couple of options, a couple of characters that I can use. I still think that going down here with Han and Chewie is fine, but I think I can do the full trio CLS Han and Chewie, and I can use a team with like Nihilis, Barris, and maybe IG-100 as a tank. Something along those lines, perhaps, and possibly take that one out. I think full trio here is the safe option. Let's go ahead and do that. Pop a lot. Stun Nute so he doesn't get the extortion. I was hoping that he was going to actually... Well, we'll just do that. I didn't want him to get the extortion, and he didn't. Yeah, it's overkill. We're going for healing. Of course, Chewie is not actually getting the heals out there because of the damage immunity. I didn't realize that. Oh well, a little bit of healing there. Definitely not going to get the healing on that I'm going to need on him. Go ahead and finish Nute the second time. That's the first kill. And there we go. Okay. Alright, so now we just have Carth. So I've got options. I got options. Trying to decide what would be the best team to use. I could use Shaak Ti, 3PO, and like I'd hate to use Clone Sergeant because he's so low geared. He is not very well geared at all. I don't think that it would be wise to use Nihilis in this team. I don't think I have quite enough healing with just Shaak Ti. If I used Zarris here, I wouldn't have enough damage. If I do this, this might actually be the best team. Yeah, I think this might be the best team. I got Cleanses, I've got Buff Dispel, I've got Annihilate. I think this is probably the best. Go ahead and do that. Alright, so this is Cleanse All Debuffs. This is Call to Assist. So we'll save that for Nihilus for when there's a buff to clear. Cooldown increases. Go ahead and cleanse all these buffs. Clear that buff. Okay, we can go ahead and call Nihilus to assist, clear that buff. Reduce a cooldown. Tenacity is really nice. Okay, more of that. Cleanse more buffs. Now I've got Annihilate. Goodbye to mission. And now they will not have enough damage output to take me down. So it's going to be a simple one from here on out. If I can regen protection, perhaps it'd be nice to be able to regen all of the protection. I don't think that I'll be able to, but let's save the cleanse. Maybe I can regen some protection. I don't think I'm gonna get any protection back. I should have targeted Carth there. Whatever. Go. Get rid of Zaalbar. Now it's just Carth left. Save that just in case. Protection. And there we go. I got full protection on Shaak Ti. Didn't look like it was gonna be, but that's alright, I'll take it. Like you said, not the most efficient win, but it's a win. And now he's got Akbar Fleet, so that's gonna be a piece of cake. We got our Negotiator. we can leave that one out. That should be fine. Yeah, I don't know that it actually works undersized for fleets, but I haven't actually tried to do the math. Also got him down. That was nice. Let's save the AoE for now. No days on the Falcon. All right. Go ahead and bring you in. Did I bring you in? Yeah, let's bring you in. Try to give myself some turn meter. That probably might not have been the best idea to bring in Plo Koon. Okay, unused slots gives me 4 points, but I don't know what it is if you bring in the all of the reinforcements but you don't use them. I heard in one of the previous Grand Arenas a long time ago that the banners actually end up being equal. So. Alright, 2466. That's way better than what I've been doing recently. Let's see here. No, some people have posted some scores. I'm curious. 2415 banners. So yeah, this is pretty nice. One shot all of his teams, which was really helpful. So he's gonna have a hard time. Even with all of the offense that he has, going through Darth Revan, going through Palpatine Mallet, going through these clones, and these three teams generally give people problems, and once they get through that, then they've got Grievous to deal with. I doubt that my Darth Revan is faster than his. I did a comparison. He's got way better mods than I do. So I'm pretty slow on my Darth Revan. Even my Bastil is not that fast. I can look at his mods right now, but I can't tell what they would have been at lock. Oh wow, that's pretty slow. But he doesn't use Darth Revan in the arena as well, so that would make sense that he's not going to be as fast. So yeah, that his Darth Revan is quite a bit slower than mine. His Bastil as well. All right. Okay, well, that's my Grand Arena. Round 3 went way better than rounds 1 and 2 did. So kind of redeemed myself. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you, yeah, he could Padme, Padme versus Darth Revan. He could theoretically even Jedi Revan it, because there's no Malak. I mean, there's possibilities there. So, yeah, but thanks for tuning in. If you like the content, I do post these the recordings of these Grand Arenas up on the YouTube. This one's going up. So if you like the videos, please hit me up with a follow. Like the video on YouTube if you did like it. Hit me up with a subscribe on YouTube if you want to see more of the Grand Arena videos. Every one of them goes up there. So, Thanks a lot, everyone, and we will see you in a few days for round 1 of week 4. So you all have a good one.